Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz or listening to it. And today is September 18, 2018. It's 1 a.m. Birmingham. Topic. Well, let's talk about a couple of things. Let's talk about the perfect storm in 1991, Oslo Peace Accords. And let's talk about Florence that hit, on the 14th. And I said in my blog that if we were there in Israel, we were working out a peace deal, and if it was against Israel, there's chances are we would get hit. Well, I've watched a few blogs, and this one I'm looking at was published on September the 11th, 3 days before the storm, but posted, or the title is September 18, 2018. That's right now, 1 a.m. in Birmingham. Jared Kushner, peace plan with Israel. I listened to the whole thing. There's some things said in that speech that made me very uncomfortable. And I'm going to give that to you on another blog. But right now, I just want to tell you this. I believe when everything boils down to why we were hit by Florence, it may be what took place in Israel in the past few days. And what about a peace treaty today? A possible treaty. The one I'm looking at now was published on the 11th, and I listened to one a few hours ago that published on the 17th. And more recent, and both of them are talking about the 18th. So what can happen today in Israel? Right now, they're 9 hours ahead of us. I'm 1 a.m. here, and so there'd be 10 a.m. in Israel. Be time enough to know what's going on. I'm not sure that that I'll really hear anything more concrete than what I have. Not yet, but I have a funny feeling that the Florence may have been caused by our nation going against Israel. When I was talking about the perfect storm in 91, Oslo Peace Accords, that was when George Bush Sr. was in Israel signing on a dotted line that tore families apart. The disastrous Oslo peace process finally speaking out. These are the people, the children of this peace process. And they have a song. If you go to, you got to hear it. I'm trying to find, I'm sorry, the particular, what I do with it. I'm sorry, I can't find it. Oh well, it's Israeli news is what it is. And the ad or the article on it is by ABELOW, and on September 17th. And there's a group of 4 people singing a song about the arch terrorist Arafat was personal non grata for decades before the Oslo Accords, but yet it was us, and they didn't point at us and say it was us, but we know who signed those peace accords. It was our President Bush. It was us that offered an olive branch and gave them bullets instead. all the homes they destroyed to move in neighbors that would kill them at the rate of 2 a day. He failed to make, well, I'm going to stop on that. Maybe I should not have started this particular blog at this point until I get all my ducks in a row here. I had them, and I kind of took them off because I thought I'd memorized them, but obviously I don't have exactly what I want to say, but I'm going to let you have this part of it anyway, because there'll be another blog coming, and I'm going to spend some time here getting my act together, and then I'll do another blog and probably post it late tonight. But guys, let's just hope that and pray for us and for Israel. And I'll throw one more thing in there today. A Russian spy plane was shot down. Wonder who did that. I say today on the 17th that somebody shot it down. Who shot the Russian spy plane down? With hostilities growing, tensions growing rather between us and Russia, I don't know who else would have the ability to shoot down a spy plane. You know, they're kind of high. I think there's only 2 people that could do it, be it us or Israel. So what's going to happen? And I'm going to give you one last thing here. I saw no less than 5 blogs by 5 different people, and not all one day here, one day there, all of them today, or rather all of them on the 17th, talking about the things that are coming together today on the 18th. It points at possible, how do you put it? Well, they point blank said if there's a good time for the rapture of the church, today would be it. Jody Wolf, Expoz.